Hola, GRRR travelers! Today we will be doing a walking tour exploring the old town of San Juan, Puerto Rico. So come along! So today I'm going to share with you a walking tour of Old San Juan. Built by the Spanish in 1521 and surrounded by sea, Old San Juan is a historical town with lively murals, historical fortresses, pastel colonial architecture, and cobbled streets, a festive nightlife, and delicious Puerto Rican food. There's so many things about Old San Juan to love. Today I'll be traveling with a cool mate that I picked up at my hostel, Nicole. We both want to see and experience what Old San Juan has to offer, and two navigational heads are always better than one. When we leave our hostel, we immediately come upon some of the artistic and fun murals that Puerto Rican culture is known for. Next, we wander through the capital area. El Capitolio, or the Capitol, is a meeting place for the Legislative Assembly. You can't miss it. It looks very presidential. What we didn't realize then was that right next to us was the Pathway of Presidents, 9 life-size bronze statues of the first 9 U.S. presidents to visit Puerto Rico, from Teddy Roosevelt to Barack Obama. San Juan Holocaust Memorial is a solemn spot to visit, but one that's a little curious. I didn't know what place it had in Puerto Rican history.
The first woman to found the magazine run by a woman, La Mujer. First female member of the Academia Puertorriqueña de la Lengua Española.
And it's interesting that they've celebrated women here in this memorial.
Absolutely. That's actually really impressive.
Yeah, that says a lot about the culture.
You know, I'm very thankful for Google.
I know.
Google and GPS. Hallelujah. Amen.
What is that, Neo?
Academy, I guess.
Ah.
So it is Academy.
Pastel colonial architecture with balconies lined by cobblestone streets and a shady plazas. The energy of this city is both relaxed and vibrant. The best way to explore this romantic city is to just drop your city map and get lost, wandering down the streets, landmarks, and boutique shops. And this is the lovely plaza of the Cristobal Colon. Because you could see all the architecture. It's all very colorful and not uniform. Yeah, there's not even 2 buildings that have the same color, which makes it really pretty here. So we're here, and this is San Juan, Old San Juan. San Cristobal was right here. I think the Morro is going to be there. Okay, this is kind of a fairly small walkable town. City town. You know, we're already in like the neighborhood of Forteleza, and it's like all the streets are cobblestone and all the buildings are so colorful. Every street you go down. This church, it's right on the street, which is really lovely. Look at him. He's scratching himself. Okay, so now Nicole has gone off to El Yunque because that was her day trip of the day, and I will continue on with the walking tour and explore more of Old San Juan. So it's nice when you meet friends in a hostel, and it's really easy sometimes to meet them, just because if you're traveling alone, it makes it easier to go up to people individually, or people who you see are like solo themselves, and ask them if they want to hang out or if they want to walk the city together. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this view. Look at that beach. Wow. This is a way to wake up. It's really nice because there's virtually very few people out. San Juan is just slowly starting to wake up. It is 9 o'clock. I've already walked my 10,000 steps and it is humid out today. When you're visiting Old San Juan, definitely put on your sunscreen, and I can feel the slight burn already. I wish I brought a hat, a cap, which I normally pack, and a towel. Castillo San Felipe del Morro, or El Morro, is one of the largest forts built by the Spaniards during the 16th century. It's a World UNESCO Heritage Site. It was built to protect the city against invaders from the sea. Thus, it's got a great view from its guard towers. And it consists of 6 levels of dungeons, barracks, and storage rooms. Before leaving the grounds of El Morro, it's a tradition to fly a kite on its spacious lawn. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, so now we're going out. So it is said that the soldiers would stand up and do these watches to see if there were any French, Dutch, or English boats coming in, potential invaders, because this port, or this tip of San Juan was like the first kind of port that would have fresh water. Where did that go? Oh, sorry, damn it. I want to go there next, La Perla, to explore the murals. Oh, that's an impressive building right there. There is so much to see here and do here, and wow. It's a very walkable city here in Old San Juan. They have like little scooters that you can rent as well as bicycles. So there are different ways to get around. You can obviously like hire an Uber too, but like for the more pedestrian things, you really can get around on foot. It's just lovely to like stroll the streets and just like check out the architecture and like just walk along the coast side as well. Cocoa, passion fruit, pineapple. Can I get the passion fruit and pineapple, please?
Pineapple, passion fruit?
Yes, see. Oh, look at that. When in the heat of Old San Juan, why not get some ice cream or sherbet? I have passion fruit and pineapple. I was wondering if passion fruit in San Juan is similar to Hawaii, and it is. As the home of pina colada, let's try the pineapple. Totally refreshing. Actually, the pineapple, the pina colada pineapple is really nice because it's got a tinge of cream in it. The passion fruit is nice because it's got a little snap and a little tang to it. But he isn't bad, it's the humidity. That's the thing where I feel like I wish I had brought a towel. So when you're here exploring San Juan, and I'm here in May, definitely bring the sunblock, also the hat, bring some water with you in your hydro flask or your flask, and dress cool. And this is my second $5 cup because it is so darn hot today. Tempted to run out to like the souvenir shops and pick up like a hat at least, or some sunglasses, just because, wow, squinting so much, and I'm really starting to feel the heat like cutting into my skin. So I was gonna check out La Perla, but as you can see, you just have to make do with this. La Perla can be seen as a controversial neighborhood. There's a lot of beautiful murals in this colorful enclave. So I was going to La Perla, but I think I will turn around. The directed goal is to at least get to San Cristobal walking and then take an Uber from there. Freshen up a little bit, grab my hat, go back out. It's super bright out. There's just no shade when you're walking along the coast. I'm trying to walk inland a little bit more. get some shade from the buildings.
Castillo San Cristobal is another UNESCO World Heritage Site on the same admission ticket with El Morro. Covering 27 acres, the views overlooking Old San Juan are incredible.
They're very handsome soldiers. It's really helpful. It seems like they know already that people are going to need water. Man, it is hot. I'm actually sitting in this little window, which is kind of like a wind tunnel. The air is just coming down this way, and it's really nice because I am like ridiculously hot today. Like only 11 o'clock. Definitely have to hydrate. Started out early in my walking exploration simply because I knew that it would be hot today. So I started like roughly around 7:30ish, and the sun was already out. I feel like at 10 o'clock it felt like 12 or 1 o'clock. When I start wearing my shirt over my head, that means I'm looking for a way to hide in shade, and there's just no shade in some of these streets or along the, and maybe it's just my tolerance level. Like the sun is very bright here for some reason, and I have to squint a lot. I'm squinting so much that I'm closing my eyes. You can go even higher. I don't think I want to do that right now. So finally made it to one of the top areas of San Cristobal, where you have like a pretty nice view out here of San Juan, or Old San Juan. You can see down there, I was there in the little plaza area. I remember seeing the clock tower, and I think all of this area is some historical memorials. That is all you get out of me for this site here, unfortunately, just because it is hot. I really just need my hat, and I wish there were like souvenir shops, because right now I'm so desperate to get like some kind of hat so I can continue exploring, but there's no souvenir shops or like convenience stores around for me to do that. See, this just like carries on.
The humidity
like,
is certainly getting the best of me as my camera backpack begins to feel sweaty and heavy. But I try to keep it into perspective because Puerto Rico's coastal highway is incredible. Walking along the highway, you see the ocean on the side, and it is amazing.
This is the Capitol in San Juan. It's the government building where all the government things take place. Okay, thank you. I'm going to try one of these scooters to get back because I am just so beat right now. This is my first time doing like riding a scooter, an electronic scooter. I'm a little nervous and scared because I've heard like stories of people crashing. But at the same time, I've been wanting to ride the scooter just because I want to make my travels a little easier. We'll see if I live to tell the tale. There we go! Oh my gosh, scary, scary! I'm doing it, I think. There are other people coming this way! Please don't. I survived! Okay, well at least now I know what riding a scooter is like. It's like when you travel, all of a sudden you become more adventurous to trying new things because you know you might not be able to try them at home. You can get around via scooter, electric scooter, bike rental, Uber or taxi. I highly recommend you try all different forms. I just haven't tried the bike rental yet, but I saw they have a bike rental, I think $30 for half a day, and they come and drop the bikes off for you.
Old San Juan has must-try iconic foods that you'll want to lick your plate for. Here's a few of the foods that I tried.
Okay, so this is Mofongo. It's really famous here in Puerto Rico, and it's kind of like a mashed, I want to say fried green plantains with garlic seasonings, and this one I ordered with yucca, but you can order it with shrimp or pork. I got this from Devadura. Puerto Rico, they say that this is the dish you must try. Puerto Rico is famous for this. You can smell the deep fry. Oh yes, it looks like a deep fried potato. But this is actually green plantains with yucca inside. Eggplant, cauliflower. I'm not sure if it goes inside. My bag leaked a little, or this kind of flopped around, so it doesn't look as pretty as it probably was. Wow, I can't even describe it, but it's just, it's like a deep fried goodness that also melts in your mouth a bit. It's soft, very much like mashed potato. But to call it mashed potato or mashed yucca or something like that would just be a sin. Because the rest of the foods here are like this. Holy moly. But this is like, yeah. Can I ask you about this mofongo? Like, do I put the vegetables inside the mofongo?
Usually it's pork, pernil, how we call it. But yeah, you can put the sala in it. It's gonna give you the same vibe as the meat, the mofongo feel.
Why is mofongo really popular here in Puerto Rico?
It's famous because it's plain, fried, and then mashed up. And it's really sweet. And you can fill it with any meat that you find, even if you don't like meat. You can fill it with any vegetable that we have.
Let's put some of this veggies in here. Oh, but you can still smell the deep fry. Let's try it. Wow. That is really good. It's really, really good.
Empanadas itself is a type of food where it is pastry and they put stuffing in it, fold it up, and then deep fry it. It's like the Latin calzone, I guess. The only difference is what they stuff in it. And since it's smaller, empanadillas instead of just empanadas.
Okay, so this is empanadilla camarones, which is shrimp inside. Oh my god, that's good. Dough is very crispy. It doesn't taste greasy or anything like that. The shrimp is very fresh. How do you like it?
Love it. Perfect after a long day.
What kind of beef do you have?
I'm not really sure. I think it's just ground beef. The pastry is really nice and crispy. It's very well done. I love it.
Okay, so this is piña colada because when in Puerto Rico, why not, right? It's very coconutty with pineapple. I can't tell if they put ice cream in it, but it seems like they did. Fried plantains, we got it right here. Look at that.
So good, so crispy, light.
It kind of tastes like deep fried potato. I like this because it's not greasy either. Deep fried harder potato.
Oh, I just like that it's very crispy. I really love a good crunch.
And this is mofongo. Wait, plantain,
Sweet plantain and yucca.
Okay.
And you can do it with just the plantain, you can do it with just the yucca or just the sweet plantain. Alright, let's see. I love the flavor. I'm glad that I got all of them together because I think they complement each other. I think if it was all just sweet plantain, it would have been too sweet. But with the earthiness of the yucca and just the grounding of the plantain and the sweetness of the sweet plantain, all three together, I think balance it out. Honestly, after the empanadilla, second. This is last.
And this is pretty good too. Not as good as the one that I had for takeout, but you can taste the garlic. You can taste the sweet plantain, and it kind of almost feels like sweet with a little savory.
Way to enjoy a place is by eating the food